encourage, not discourage unions from organizing so they can do what they do best, which is should provide tax relief to people who really need it, not to people who weren't asking for it and don't need it. And while we're at it, we should stop giving tax breaks to big corporations that are moving jobs overseas. Companies that are investing in you and right here in America. That's something we can do. Most of all, I do not accept that there is a contradiction between keeping America safe and maintaining our moral standing in the world. We have done great damage to America's security and America's image over these last 6 years.
That's right.
We remember 9/11. We remember the world rallying around us after the horrific events just a few miles away. And we said to ourselves, we are going to change. And the world said, we will change with you to prevent such a travesty from happening once again. And we frittered all that goodwill away. I was opposed to the war in Iraq in 2002, 2003, 2004, 5, 6. In 2007, I introduced legislation that said we have to place a timetable. We've got to be as careful getting out as we were careless getting in, but we've got to get our troops out, get all our combat troops home by March 30th of next year. That timetable was adopted by the Senate, but George Bush vetoed that timetable. But we cannot give up now. I guarantee you, as President of the United States, the first thing I will do when I take office is call together the Joint Chiefs of Staff and say, you have a new mission, and that is to get out our troops as quickly and as safely as possible. We do not need them in the midst of a civil war. There is no military solution to be had in Iraq. We have to step up the diplomacy and bring the political factions together and provide the humanitarian aid, because the Iraqis are suffering right now. We've got 4 million Iraqis that are displaced. That's not a consequence of us getting our troops home. That's something that is going on right now, and we have to do something about it. But here's the thing, New York. I don't want to have to wait 18 months, because our families and troops and this country cannot afford to wait another 18 months. Which is why I have already said I will not vote to provide George Bush another blank check, and we've got to encourage every single congressman and every single senator to say, if we don't have a timetable to exit out of Iraq,